The current generation may be older than most classmates, but it still impresses with its well-rounded design, with excellent efficiency and exterior that aged pretty well. You definitely can't go wrong with this one, but what if we tell you that Toyota is about to take everything to the next level? Stay with us and check these 6 reasons why you should wait for the 2026 Toyota RAV4. Number 6. Next generation on the way. The most obvious reason why you should wait for the 2026 Toyota RAV4 and not buy the 2025 model is because it will receive a full redesign. The current model has been around for 6 years, and although it still looks fresh and it's actually a pretty good SUV, it's clear that there's much more around the corner. We have no doubt that with the upcoming redesign, the RAV4 is about to improve in every aspect. And if you wonder why we're so sure that the next generation model is going to be better, well, it's pretty clear. The current model marks impressive sales numbers, so it's pretty clear that Toyota engineers won't be making any radical changes. Moreover, the 2026 RAV4 will ride on the same, though updated, TNGA-K platform. The changes will mostly be subtle to moderate, while the base design approach is about to remain the same. As a kind of a guarantee for the buyers that the RAV4's well-known values are about to remain untouched. Although great, the current generation isn't without flaws, so you can look at this redesign like it's polish, where designers and engineers are about to address the most critical aspects and fix issues, along with making good things even better. Number 5. New hybrid powertrain. As we've just mentioned, the upcoming redesign will mostly be about making already good things even better. And the first thing that comes to mind is the powertrain, namely Toyota's well-known hybrid system, famous for its unparalleled reliability, simplicity, and excellent efficiency, is about to get even better. Just like the Camry, the RAV4 will get a new iteration of a system that's been serving this SUV well for years. The system is expected to be pretty much identical to the one in the legendary midsize sedan, so there's a good old 2.5-liter naturally aspirated Atkinson cycle inline 4, which comes coupled with a small battery and 2 electric motors, producing a total output of 225 horsepower. Compared to the current 219 horsepower, it may not seem like a major improvement, but the Camry already taught us that the new system pulls better and that it's also more fuel efficient. With that in mind, there's no doubt that the new 2026 RAV4 will benefit from this a lot. As an SUV, it'll also get an all-wheel drive version, of course. And typically for Toyota hybrids, there will be no mechanical connection with the rear axle, but rather an additional electric motor in the back. Once again, we can refer to the Camry and its setup with the additional third electric motor, which puts out 232 horsepower in total. The RAV4 should get the exact same powertrain, while it's also worth mentioning that most likely the super popular crossover won't be offered in a gas-only version anymore. That particular version is ready for retirement. Number 4. New look. As an integral part of the upcoming redesign, of course, the 2026 RAV4 will get a completely new look. We're still amazed at how the outgoing model still looks pretty fresh, years after its launch, so it's clear that Toyota designers have a pretty hard task of designing a successor. For now, details are still unavailable, but once again, considering the success of the outgoing model, it's easy to make some conclusions, such as that there will be no radical changes. You don't change the winning formula, so it's pretty clear that the RAV4 will keep similar proportions and overall size. The part that will change the most is the front end, of course, and with the competitive market in mind, it's pretty clear that Toyota is going to play safe. The new face should follow postulates set by siblings like the new Camry, Prius, CHR, etc. But still, this is the RAV4, the most popular SUV in the world, so there's clearly enough room for unique design solutions that would help it stand out from the crowd. And these days, the best way to stand out is to make an SUV look bolder and more rugged. That's exactly what the last couple of RAV4 generations have been missing, so this is the perfect opportunity to make things right, by borrowing styling details from bigger body-on-frame cousins. Toyota has recently introduced some pretty impressive designs in the body-on-frame segment, with the new 4Runner and particularly the new Land Cruiser, so it would be great to see some of those aesthetics implemented in the next generation RAV4. Grille design, headlights, cladding, there are many areas where the RAV4 would use such upgrades. Number 3. Safety features. The Japanese automaker has always been among frontrunners when it comes to the latest drive assistance systems and safety in general, and the new 2026 RAV4 will be no different. Moreover, big updates and upgrades over the outgoing model are coming, as the company has prepared a new suite called the Safety Sense 3.0, with notable enhancements over the outgoing Safety Sense 2.5. Changes are numerous and make a big difference, so big that drivers are about to get a notably more refined driving experience. So what are the key improvements over the previous generation Safety Sense 2.5? First of all, there are some brand new systems such as Proactive Driving Assist, which is designed to provide much needed help in tricky situations. It applies braking and steering to help drivers in situations like when there's a vehicle in front slowing down or a pedestrian nearby. Besides new systems, Safety Sense 3.0 also brings substantial improvements to existing systems. It comes with a new set of cameras and sensors which allows better detection, especially when it comes to accurate recognition of pedestrians and cyclists. Besides emergency braking, new sensors also improve systems like lane tracing assist or even adaptive cruise control, which now has more adjustment settings and applies braking and acceleration more gently, ensuring that the ride gets more convenient than before. Add to this well-known systems like pre-collision system, traffic sign recognition, lane departure alert, lane keep assist, automatic high beams, and others. It is pretty clear that the new 2026 Toyota RAV4 will once again be among segment leaders in the field. Number 2. New plug-in hybrid. There's been a lot of talk about the next generation RAV4 getting an all-electric version, but at this point, what has a much higher potential to become a game-changer is the plug-in hybrid version. The ongoing generation has been available with such a powertrain for a while, and even today offers respectable figures, such as 42 miles of electric-only range and over 300 horsepower. With the next generation, Toyota is about to level up the game. For now, officials still keep details a secret, but from what we can hear from the insiders, there's a big improvement in terms of autonomy to come, significantly exceeding the current 42-mile range. Some insiders claim 70 miles, but if we consider that Toyota recently presented a new battery technology with much higher energy density and efficiency, we won't be surprised if the RAV4 plug-in hybrid becomes even more capable. Besides better autonomy, the new battery technology will also bring improvements in terms of charging rate, as Toyota is upgrading the old 6.6 kilowatt charger to a more modern 7.2 kilowatt unit. Finally, there's the combined output, as we have no doubt that the new electric motors will be more potent, making the new RAV4 even quicker than the already swift current generation that needs just about 5.5 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour. Number 1. New interior. As we've mentioned earlier in this video, the RAV4 may be a great SUV, but it's not flawless. While some good things are about to get better with this redesign, others will get much needed improvements. Because as much as the exterior design is aging well, things on the inside are quite the opposite. The ongoing generation may feature nice interiors, but rivals have gone much further, so the RAV4 now looks outdated in this aspect, which is why we think that this is the number one reason why you should wait for the 2026 RAV4 instead of buying a model for 2025. The cabin will definitely look nicer and more modern with contemporary aesthetics that could take inspiration from the new Camry in the way that the infotainment screen would be integrated into the dashboard now, ensuring better visibility and ergonomics. Furthermore, we could count on nicer materials, which would, along with nicer aesthetics, make this cabin look more upscale than before. Of course, it would be great to see Toyota spicing things up a bit with a couple of details borrowed from the bigger SUVs, especially the new Land Cruiser, but it's still too early to tell more about this aspect of interior design. As for the passenger space, similar exterior proportions suggest similar amount of room on the inside. But what's really important is that it all indicates that Toyota is finally about to address the biggest issue of the RAV4's interior design: sound insulation. The new generation is about to be quieter and more pleasant, and that's definitely worth waiting for. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.